When God's children are going the wrong way, He sends out a messenger after them. They are considered a rebellious children, and this can be confusing. Because we ask, if this is true, where did all these gifts come from? Like all of our celebrations, we give emotional wrappings to ourselves. Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord. You take counsel, but not of me, and take cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You know, a servant to the Gentiles will be of bittersweet revelations. Revelation 10:9. And I, John, went to the angel and said to him, Give me the little book. And he said, Take it and eat it up. It will make your belly bitter, but it will be in your mouth, sweet as honey. We need to remember the little book foresaw men's conditions, and to return to the Father, these tastes will need to be returned. It is a bitter road the Gentiles will plow down to avoid becoming grapes of wrath. The truths were buried deep, and the deceptions go far back. This is what was bitter in John's belly. 2 rolls from this bittersweet book were sent to 2 houses, one of the children of Israel by Ezekiel, the other foretold by Zechariah, sent flying through the air. And to both people, the messengers are given the same instructions. To both houses they are not to correct or dispute, neither debate. Just eat what is sweet. Ezekiel 2:3-9. And when I looked, I saw a hand was sent to me, and it was a roll from a book. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat the scroll, and it was in my mouth, sweet as honey. You see the difference to the Gentiles. He would not send a person, but only a voice through the airwaves. Zechariah 5:1-3. Then I looked up, and my eyes beheld a flying roll. Then he said to me, This is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. Now it would be a mistake to believe the roll is the curse, but the writings within reveal the curse already moving through history, and the flying roll gives a dimension of measure that reveals a mystery. Verse 2 continues, The length of the roll is 20 cubits, and the breadth of it 10 cubits. Now this reveals the long and the short of the bed of lies. The curse over all of the earth is the scourge of consumption. Notice the length of the cubit. By definition, it means 100. Now times 20 is the 2,000 years nearly completed by this curse. Then the breadth is measured by 10. This is the 1,000-year reign of Christ. Hebrews says in 12:27, the removal of those shaken have made their beds and are taken by the scourge. Those that are shaken and remain will continue in a 1,000-year reign in a kingdom that cannot be moved. The flying roll's destination is clear. It is the house of God, and all that call upon His name. The sheep were called out by His voice. Now the thorns and thistles will be identified. Zechariah 5:3. Everyone that steals will be separated to one side, and everyone that swears will be separated to the other. You see, those that steal are these shepherds called by Christ thieves and robbers, leading men another way into the sheepfold. And those that swear are followers of these shepherds, believing the lie. They are false witnesses under a strong delusion. Zechariah 5:4. I will bring forth this message, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and him that swears falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of the house, and consume all, down to the timber and stone. Their construction is removed from his foundation, and this flying roll will remain until it is finished and rolled up. Revelations 16, verse 14. And the heavens departed as a scroll when it is rolled up, and every mountain and island moved out of their places. They are the great multitude of nation and tongue, described as mountains and islands. And the bitterness is removed, and their mouths will be sweet. Isaiah 42:11 and 12. Let the wilderness and the cities lift up their voices. Let the inhabitants of the rock sing. Let them shout from the top of the mountains, and let them give glory to the Lord, and declare his praise in the islands. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.